Hello there everybody, welcome back to another Wheelassassin video. This is part number 12 of our Starcourt Mall tutorial series. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to build Shapes. Now Shapes is, from what I can figure, is a clothes shop located just beside Wheelassassin and also the arcade in Starcourt Mall. We're going to be building this one today. It's not got much detail on the interior because when I did find a little picture of this building to go ahead and build it for you guys, I found that it was blocked off from the public with like the shutters, like it was closed. So I'm going to be teaching you guys how to build the interior of course as well, but if you did want to put some iron bars on this front door to make it look like the shutters are down maybe so that the door is closed, then feel free to do whatever you like. But yeah, without further ado, let's get building. Alright then guys, so I'm back over just beside Wheelassassin. I have grabbed myself some smooth quartz block, some black concrete, some chiseled quartz block, some smooth quartz slabs, dark oak wood planks and some smooth quartz stairs. Now these are of course not all the materials. We're also going to need some armor stands as well as the armor of course, and the banners for the sign, but we'll do all that stuff later on in the video. So grabbing our smooth quartz block, we're going to come right back into this corner and build straight up to 6 blocks high. We're then going to do one besides that for another 6 blocks high. Then we're going to go 1, 2, then we're going to leave a 2A gap and finish it off with 2. We're going to do another 6, and then we're going to do another 2, leave a gap, and then another 2 at the top. One more 6, another 2, leave a gap of 2, and another 2 at the top. And one last row of 6 for this bit. Then we're going to build the corner one, so this also goes up to 6 blocks high. Then we're going to come back to Wheelassassin's wall and build the Shapes wall that goes all the way along to the front, including this block of light blue concrete just there. All these blocks need to go up to 6 blocks high. You will have to cut some of these, the quartz blocks out for the black concrete, but we can also do that later on in the video. We're going to bring this wall along as well. I'm not going to lie, this is probably one of the smallest shops in Starcourt, as well as probably one of the easiest to build because it is, so sparse. Like I said, I built this when I found a picture of it closed. So the guy I was kind of watching walk around Starcourt when they were filming Stranger Things, and it was all laid out like Starcourt should be, it was closed and the shop had like the shutters down and stuff. So I built kind of an estimate of what I'd think it looked like on the inside. So I used some basic clothes shop items, so like armor stands and stuff like that. So not much detail to be honest, but if you guys wanted to extend this and make it more personalized and make this way more detailed, then please feel free to adapt this accordingly. We're going to go up another 6 just besides this left pillar. We're also going to do the exact same on the right over here. Then I'm going to take my black concrete. I'm going to go 1, 2, horizontally like that, kind of across, facing towards the left. Then I'm going to drop down and place 2 chiseled underneath that black concrete for 2. Then black concrete besides that for 2. Then 1 up in that corner. Oops, not that corner. That corner just like so. And then you fill the rest in with your quartz. Like so. It's a very odd looking sign. But because we use banners obviously to go over the top of this, we won't really notice too much. You could always leave it like that if you wanted to. The only bad thing I'd say about my tutorial for this build is it is a little bit of an odd shape. Like the banners only cover up that one of the banners actually ends up going on here, which wasn't my intention. So you could just write shape instead of shapes, because obviously that's 5 letters. No, it's not. It's 6. My bad counting, guys. So yeah, I did make it a little bit odd, which is a little bit annoying for me because OCDs and things. We've got 2 over here, 2 over here. You kind of just want it to fit on this 5, but because I made the letters 6 blocks long, it does get a little bit frustrating. So feel free to change this however you'd like. So now we've got the interior kind of laid out. What we're going to do is we're going to drop down into the doorway and we're going to place smooth quartz just along so it connects up to each of these side walls. We're then going to go ahead and fill this entire flooring in with dark oak wood planks. Let's go ahead and do that now. Alright then guys, so I've just switched up my inventory slightly. I've grabbed some smooth quartz blocks still, some black concrete still, smooth quartz stairs as well, smooth quartz slab, then I've changed up and gone with an armor stand, and I've grabbed a couple helmets. We're also going to need another couple bits of armor, but at the moment I'm just going to keep it like this. So before we actually crack on to adding in certain details like the armor stands, we're going to go ahead and fill in these little blocks with black concrete. We're then going to turn the corner, and directly on this one on both sides. We're going to cut it out and put a black concrete block in. And then for every one away, for about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to do 6 going along, and you should be left with 2 blocks away from the door, like so. That's perfect. Oh, one there, my bad. And just fill it up for 2 blocks of black concrete. I'm not entirely sure what I was doing here. I'm pretty sure it's just to make a sort of wall design look a little bit better, and it also makes the armor stand out a little bit better. So it really is up to you, like I said, how you do this interior. But underneath these kind of black concrete blocks, we're going to go ahead and put some upside down stairs on each of these, along for 4 blocks on either side. Actually, on this right side, you can go ahead and do it for all of these blocks, like so. Cool. Now we're going to go ahead and come to this row just here, so this one in between the last 2 stairs before you kind of go to the desk area. And we're going to count 1, 2, 3, and on 4, we're going to go ahead and place a block of quartz. We're then going to go 1 away, place another block, 1 away, and place another block. And those are kind of our middle stands for displaying some more clothes. We're then going to take our upside down stairs once again, place one last one over here, so the second black concrete away from the wall. Place 2 upside down, well, 2 normal slabs even, upside down slabs, that'd be weird. Then we're going to have to place a stair to remove it, because we're going to place an upside down one at the end of those slabs. And then we're going to place an upside down stair just there, facing up against the wall, for our little desk area. You may as well add in a little chair if you wanted as well. That would look pretty cool. So now the finishing detail is we just need to add our armor stands, of course facing inside the shop. You don't want them facing the wall because that may be a little bit bad. Maybe for these middle ones, just kind of angle them accordingly to however you want. Maybe face this one facing forwards, so that obviously anybody walking in the shop will instantly grab their attention with this armor stand. Now I'm going to take myself just some random armor, so I'm actually just going to scrap my entire inventory to grab it all again, because it's a little bit easier. So random bits of materials now. Doesn't have to be the same as mine, can be any which way you want. And just spread out all the different clothing items. Oh, maybe not best to put it on yourself, because we want it on the you know, the shop. Here we go. You don't have to like put all the different types of armor on all the different mannequins. Some of them can have like pants, some of them can have like just the sort of shirt, the chest plate. Some of them can just even have the shoes and a hat. This guy has got style. Naked, but he's got his hat and his shoes. It's all good. So there we go. And make sure obviously enough of these have clothes on, because you don't want to, like, if you're trying to sell stuff in a clothes shop, you don't want to just have like a naked mannequin. That would be very bad. So yeah. Alright, that is looking great for the interior. Let's go ahead and add the final detail of the little banner outside. Okay then guys, so the final step of shapes, we need to build this banner. This is only 5 banners in total, because of course we double up the S, and we are going to need to grab ourselves a loom. You're going to need 5 black banners, some black dye and some white dye. First things first, I'd recommend spreading out all of your banners in your inventory to make it easier for yourselves. Plonk your white dye in the loom, plonk your black banner in. To make the S, we're going to do a diagonal line facing down. A top and bottom skinny row. I'm pretty sure this is called a fess, as I just found out. There we go, like our base fess. So we're going to do that. Plonk that one back in our inventory. For our H, we're going to go for a left line, a right line, and then of course a middle line, like so. For the A, we're going to do a left line like we're building a H, a right line, then we're going to do a kind of top fess like so, and then a middle row like so. For our P, we're going to go for, this is where it gets a bit tricky, a left row like so, plonk that one back in, but then we're going to go for a, sorry, that's a right row, my mistake. Then we're going to grab ourselves a black dye and put that in, and we're going to do the halfway one for the bottom like so. Pull that back out, put your white dye back in, put a top row like so, a middle row like so, and then a left row like so. Lastly for E, we're going to do a left row, a middle row, and then a top and bottom, a top and bottom fest like that. Once again, we're going to put our black dye in. We're going to go to the highlight kind of banners, and we're going to go ahead and highlight all of these. One at a time, just plonking them back in the loom to go ahead and highlight these. One thing I will say is because we used a lot of steps on the P, if you do make one slight mistake, it does throw off the outlining part, so just make sure, try and get it as perfect as you can, because Minecraft is a little bit, you know, it doesn't like you to make mistakes with banners. And I'm a banner noob, so it's very hard for me. So if you just wanted to write shape, of course you only do it on these blocks up here. If you wanted to write shapes like I've done on my original, of course it is a little bit bad if you have OCDs like I do, because it's overhanging and it looks a bit, oh, I don't like it. I might just go ahead and write shape. So S-H-A-P-E, oops, E, like so. Amazing. So finally, if you did want to make the shapes shop look like it was closed, I'd recommend taking some iron bars and some iron blocks, and you just want to kind of fill a row back in here, like so, all the way up to 6 blocks high with your iron block, or even just the 4 there, because obviously these 2 are not actually shown from the front. Then you want to grab your iron bars and just fill this in like this. On my original Starcourt, I did open it up for the video, but it was shut like this, and it kind of looks cool anyway, in amongst the row of shops. And then you know that it's detailed on the inside, or if you wanted to leave it like on, you know, detailed on the inside and open it up to the public, then yeah, totally go for it, guys. But that is it for this Wheelassassin video. Thank you once again for sticking around for all these tutorials. I know it's such a grind to have to wait for all these Starcourt videos. I'm definitely going to be upping my ampage on how much I record. We have so much more to do. It's going to be insane. It's really, really fun to teach you guys, so it's not like I'm going to give up or anything. Yeah, we have the arcade to come in part number 13. It's going to be insane. It's fully detailed as well in the interior. I've made like grab machines and stuff like that, so it's going to be wicked. You guys take it easy. Have an excellent day. Please drop a like if you did enjoy, and definitely subscribe if you're new around here. Once again, thank you so much. Take care, and I'll see you at the next Wheelassassin video coming very, very soon. Stay safe, guys.